Well, here we are again. Hello, y'all. Gonna make a chicken enchilada tonight. Gonna start off in there is a chicken breast with just covered with water, onions, some peppercorns, a bay leaf, and we're gonna simmer this for about 45 minutes to an hour till that chicken breast is well done. We'll shred it. We're gonna roast these tomatillos right now. Take about 10 or 15 minutes. 375-degree oven. Roast them, and we're going to have this tomatillos and a sauce, a cheese sauce with corn tortillas wrapped with chicken. Oh yeah, I meant to say my favorite pepper. Oh, get out of there, get out of that bag. There, my favorite pepper, the poblano, super poblano. Okay, we're going to do this. We'll be back. We'll put it all together. It's early yet. I'm getting early start because I'm on vacation. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, these are the roasted tomatillos here. They're pretty much soft and collapsed. I'll be mixing these with some fresh onions, some cheese, and other things. First I gotta let them cool. But I'm in no big hurry. It's only about 2 o'clock right now. So anyway, I'm just taking my time. Let's see. Oop, on the network there. Yep, that's coming along just great. So we'll be back. Bye. Okay, I will just say a little bit more about this. Use one of these torches, and you don't have to crank your oven up to 400 degrees and put them peppers in there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can roast these peppers on a grill. If you got a gas grill, a gas cooktop, you can roast with one of these. You can roast it in about 3 or 4 minutes. This thing's ready to put in there. So anyway, that's all the detail I'm going to do. We'll be back. Okay, here is that one chicken breast that I've got shredded up here. There's my little friend. She got some of that chicken too. It's funny, when I'm cooking spicy stuff, she's nowhere to be found because she ain't gonna get none of it anyway. So anyway, and here goes, I'll explain when I come back. There's some cheese and other stuff that goes in here. We're gonna mix it up and put it in the refrigerator and let it sit for a little bit. Alright, we'll be back. That's alright. Okay, to this shredded chicken, I've added, I don't know, 4 or 5 ounces of this 4-cheese classic Mexican cheese here. About, I don't know, it's a half a cup of onions, like half of a small onion cut up. And I'm going to mix this all together. And this is going to be part of the filling for the enchiladas tonight. And we're using corn tortillas that I'm going to fry out here. It'll be great. Woohoo! Damn. Oh, there I go cussing again. Sorry, folks. Darn, it's going to be great. Got some cilantro. Alright. Oh, look at here. I want to show you this. Look at here. Fire roasted tomatoes again. Oh my goodness. We'll make some guacamole. Anyway, it's going to be great. There's them roasted tomatillos. Alright. We're going to be back. Bye. Okay, what I've added to this here margarita maker is I've added those tomatillos. There was 3 or 4 of them, 5 maybe. Then I added some those fire roasted tomatoes. And I did about a 1/4 cup of cilantro, and I did some whipping cream and you see that egg in there? See that egg? I'm gonna margarita this up, and I tell you, this is gonna cook in the oven. This is gonna be the sauce that goes on top of these enchiladas. That cream and that egg's gonna make it. Anyway, not quite a custard, but this stuff is delicious. In fact, this recipe is done by a chef named Barbara Hansen. This book, another book I've had forever, and I've cooked it. Look, this thing's falling apart. Anyway, I'll give you my abbreviated version of it because she makes enough here for 10 people. I make enough for 4. So I've cut everything about in half. Anyway, I'll put the recipe up there. This stuff is good. Bless her heart. I mean, she's there again. Barbara Hansen. I don't think she's Mexican, but yet she's got a bunch of books. Oh, yeah. Mexican Cookery by Barbara Hansen. Been cooking on it for years so much that this has got battle scars too. It's beat all to pieces. Anyway, I'm going to blend this up. We'll be back. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention. Before you put them tomatillos in there, cut the ends off and cut that old thick thing out the bottom. It's like doing a tomato. You don't want all that in your sauce. All right, here's the finished product. I got to squirt some sugar in. I got to do a few twists of salt. You can't taste that because it's got an egg in it. Well, you can. I ain't gonna taste it. I don't eat no raw egg. I mean, I eat raw beef, but I ain't gonna eat no raw egg. You know where them eggs come from? They got to be cooked. Okay, I'll put some salt in there. I'll put some of that cracked pepper in there. All right, and then we'll put this in the refrigerator and let it sit, and we'll be good to go. We're way ahead of schedule here. Always are when they got a day off. Say hello to my little friend. I can't help it. I love saying that. Al Pacino. Anyway, her recipe called for tomatillos or tomatoes. Shoot, I put both. I mean, you can't go wrong if you put both. Look at that. That is a wonderful looking sauce, and it's going to bake up beautifully. All right, salt, pepper. We'll be back. Okay, once again, I have completely, look at that, ain't that that's a precious face. I have completely trashed, there's that cookbook, my kitchen. I cooked them tomatillos in this thing in the oven, a little glass baking dish. Yeah, anyway, once again, I always digress. I gotta get me a beer, I might feel better. I've completely trashed this kitchen. So it's time to clean up, because, I mean, it's only about 4:16, so I got plenty of time before I got to cook this stuff. We got all the prep work done. There's going to be some enchiladas going to be cooked here in a little bit of oil, and we're going to wrap them up, put them in a glass dish, put some more cheese on them, put that sauce I made in this margarita maker, and we're going to be good. We're going to bake it in that oven. We're going to serve it with guacamole. I ain't making a guacamole. I buy it. It's called Holy Moly, and it's as good as you. Well, it ain't as good as you can make, but it's a time saver. Like I say, I hate saying cheat. I save time. I'm gonna start doing that. I save time. I don't cheat. Well, yeah, I do cheat. Some cooks say I cheat. I don't give a darn. Anyway, we'll be back. Bye. Okay, I'll put a light coat of olive oil in there. Here's that sauce I made up. This is what's going to be on top of here. This pan, I'm going to put this oil in here. This calls for lard, but you know, I told you about that. Got some cheddar jack cheese. We're going to heat these tortillas up, and we're going to drain them on this right here. On this, that's paper towel. Everything's really white anyway, because it's washed out. Anyway, I've been through this. I'm the cameraman, the producer, the director, the lighting expert, everything. I can only do so much because I got one hand to do this and one hand to do that. So anyway, we'll be back. Okay, I'm wrapping these enchiladas right now. As you can see, I put, I don't know, it's a quarter to a half a cup or so of that chicken mix with the cheese and the Parmesan and all that inside here, and I fold these over and wrap them up like a cigar. And you got to put them seam. They'll make a seam. Okay, over here on the bottom, put the seam side down. I'm gonna pour that all over that. Put the cheese on there and bake it. All right. Now I wish I don't have enough hands. I'm having to just do this on my own. Fold it over. All right. We're gonna be back. Bye. Okay. I have placed, let's turn this light off. There you go. I placed this tomatillo pepper mixture cream egg stuff on top of those tomatillos there that these enchiladas that I placed. And I'm gonna put a bunch of this cheddar jack on there, and I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna put it on this pan right here because this thing has a tendency to bubble over, and you don't want it bubbling over in a 350 degree oven because it's just gonna 623. It's just gonna, hey, how you doing? It'll make a mess. So put it on a pan. I'm gonna put a couple cups of cheese on it, cover it evenly. Anyway, I'll show you. We'll be back. Okay, I put, I don't know, a cup and a half, 2 cups of cheese on there. You can use any kind of cheese you want, folks. This ain't carved in stone. You know, experiment, find out what you like. And I even sprinkled, see, you can see it. I put some of that homemade chili powder that I make all the time on top of this thing. I'm telling you, We're going to cook it 20-25 minutes. It's going to be great. Alright. We'll show you the bubbling wonderfulness when it comes out. Oh, I hope I don't burn it. See, you even had a little bit of that cheese sauce. And you remember now, there's a bunch of cheese and eggs and stuff in here too. Anyway, I had some left over. I always do. I've cooked this dozens of times. Anyway, Barbara Hansen, girl, you got it together. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, the base recipe that I got, which I've been cooking for years, is out of this book, Mexican Cookery by Barbara Hansen. It's no longer in whatever it's called. They don't print it anymore. I just happened to cross it because I like the way this picture looks, and it ended up being a really good cookbook. So anyway, this is an addendum. I love them. Anyway, Mexican Cookery. If you can find this book, you ain't gonna find it. I mean, if you see it somewhere, like I don't know where, a used bookstore, buy it, because it is really good. It is really good. And again, that's my thing. She's not Mexican, but yet she can cook Mexican. That's like, you know, anyway, that goes back to Cajun cooking. Anyway, we'll be back. Bye. Okay. I'm beside myself. I just talked to Barbara Hansen in an email. Now, mine don't look like that, but this here is, oh, let me shut this thing up. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, had to turn off the timer. Miss Barbara Hansen, I just talked to her in an email, and I told, okay, I can't make it look like that, but this here is the casserole, and it's ready. All you're going to have to do is just get you a knife, and you're going to have to let it rest. And you can cut through, you can see that each one of these enchiladas are in there. Now you got to let it set. It's got to sit for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, let it cool down a little bit. This thing's going to set. I wish it would look like that, but it don't. But I tell you what, it tastes as good as that. I mean, I've cooked this so many times. Thank you, Miss Hansen. And I've cooked this so many times that all you got to do is let it set up, and it's going to be great. It'll be wonderful. And we're going to have them condiments. We're going to do it. Hope you find this book. Anyway, we'll be back. Dang, I just heard, because someone says they see my feet. I would have, look, we're not naked. We got shorts on. Alright. That's from a nephew of mine. Anyway, here it is. This is Barbara Hansen's, this guacamole. Ooh, yummy. And we got anyway, I got me another, look there. There it is. It don't look like the cover on the magazine, but I'm telling you folks, this stuff is freaking great. Thank you, Barbara Hansen. Alright, this is it. We're going to eat this, and we won't be back till tomorrow. Alright, good night.